it opens once again on a new episode of A Fistful of Neutrons. Welcome back to War Games News Radio for more Fallout 2D20 Live. My name is Ryan Danger, and these are our amazing, lovely players. Say hello, amazing, lovely players.
Hello, amazing, lovely players.
Lovely players. Never gets old. Gentlemen, we are back. It is episode 6, season 3, Fistful of Neutrons, the Ghoul, the Bad, and the Ugly. And I'm so glad that you four could join me here. It'd be weird if you didn't. I'd be here all by myself. But more importantly,
that'd be a weird show.
It'd be a weird show. But it's more important that you there at home are with us here today. A big Wasteland howdy if this is your first time joining us, and a big hello to our returning Wastelanders. We got all kinds of familiar faces in the chat at the moment. RC Walker, hello. Craig Steinhoff. We got James Monson back again. Fumbles, the Renegade Disciple, hello. Good to see y'all in the chat. We're going to get rolling in just a couple moments here, but as per usual, we are using the Fallout 2D20 system by Modifius Entertainment to tell this lovely story, and using the Fantasy Grounds virtual tabletop to help power it. Follow the links down below if you want to get your hands on either of those, and if you're on the Modifius web store, like maybe picking up that new Fallout Factions Core rulebook, use the code WGNR10, get 10% off your purchase, and it helps the store, helps us a little bit too, with a little bit of kickback. So it helps you, and it helps us. It's a quid pro quo, squid pro row. However that is. That's the one. But before we jump into the action, let's go around the horn and reintroduce our cast of lovely characters. Let's start. Who do we got on my direct camera south with Justin and Yuri? Justin, Yuri, how are you doing on this fine wastelandery day out in the wilds?
Oh, hi, everyone. Good to see you again. My name is Justin, and I'm playing the character of Yuri Andropov tonight. Now, for those tuning in, don't be alarmed. I am a ghoul. I have quite a unique experience and facade, but I promise you, I've got a heart of gold, and I'm just out here to try to help everyone.
Wait, what is that? Are you doing a bit?
I'm doing a bit. I'm trying this new thing of my intros where I speak to the camera and do a talking head. Last week
hi.
I did it too.
See
oh, hi.
Oh, hey, I didn't see there.
No, it's interesting. It's a weird energy.
I was just sweeping up the stage.
It's
a
choice.
When I was a kid growing up in Bowness, the streets had a sound.
And we're moving on. But it's very good to see. No, this is good. I like this WGNR Nights sort of vibe we got going on here. Moving directly to Justin's camera left here, we will go over to Grant the Rifleman. Grant, how do we find you on this wasteland afternoon?
Well, waking up is life's way of saying, you've got more to do.
They both have bits. They both have bits.
Today, I want everyone to know that I'm doing very well indeed. Every day is a new opportunity to be a better version of yourself.
I like that. That's nice. That's the best one I think we've heard yet, Grant. That is something you can take with you in the wasteland and also every day. It's the weirdest vibe still, and still getting used to it. But moving on to our last and final contestant. No, that's not it. John Cap, as played by one Rozzy Rhodes. How you doing today, Mr. Cap?
I suppose we're all doing bits. So this is me also contributing to that aspect of the show.
Is this your little bit?
John Cap here. Very excited to be first time. Very excited to be here and see what these brains are doing at, I want to say, the recycling center. Anyways,
that is correct, because we have come back into an episode that we have now dubbed Brains and Grains, as we head in Brains and Grains. Yes, we move back into the action. A quick content warning, as per usual, that the Fallout universe does often deal with some dark and mature subject matter. We avoid going any unnecessarily weird places, but you do get the old trifecta of violence, mature themes, and some fucking swears. So, with that out of the way, let's get back into the action on the Ghoul, the Bad, and the Ugly. Last time, the gang arrived in New Pueblo to negotiate a deal for some razor grain, and were surprised to learn that this town is run and populated entirely by children.
In trench coats.
In trench coats. 3 kids in a trench coat in particular run the town. You then discovered that the town has been sacrificing its adult villagers to something called the Beast from the East, a mysterious entity that's plagued the town for decades and promises good crops in exchange for tributes to sacrifice. Mayor Tommy, one of the trench-coated children, has offered you a deal for the grain, but it would mean sacrificing some of your own workers once a month to said beast. Seeing a chance to win over the young townsfolk and get the grain in the process, Yuri, John, and the riflemen have offered themselves up as the latest tributes to this creature in the hopes of defeating the beast once and for all, much to the relief of Cody, who was going to be the next up on the chopping block. The gang heads east, but the plot thickened when some clever sleuthing and some very good double critical rolls by Yuri revealed some tracks from a robo-brain on the way to the beast's lair at the old General Atomics Recycling Center, which is where we find ourselves now. We're just up the road from the recycling center, call it like 100 yards off to the east is where the main building is. It's midday, afternoon, around 4 p.m., but it's late winter, so, you know, even with, you know, the time of day, the sun has already sort of began to set. As you approach the recycling center, you can see its massive walled-off scrapyard, or it is a walled-off scrapyard, of broken down cars and junked-out robots, appliances, you name it. Scrap is stacked in long rows and big old debris piles, making it a bit of a cluttered maze. We'll give you 2 things for free as you approach it. There's a rail line heading towards the back. Doesn't seem to be in too much of good shape, even probably when the war was, before the war, I should say. And you've also got a front gate. Otherwise, the whole place is surrounded by a big old concrete fence, probably about 12 feet high, with some old rusty, gnarly, crumbling barbed wire on top of it. The gate is thick iron bars, and there's an entrance sign above it that as you get closer, you can see just like the others that led you here, it points to this General Atomics, or points to the General Atomics facility, and painted over it in red letters, it says, "Pay tribute to the beast." What do? It's still a bit ways off in the distance. What's the game plan, gang?
This is directly after I've kind of pieced together there's a robo-brain.
You're like, call it 15 minutes.
I think
Walking
Yuri has been walking silently and maybe clicking the beads of his rosary over in his hand, and like he's been doing some thinking. He's trying to piece it together. Yes, go deeper. Yes, question more.
Okay. He's thinking about the current situation, putting together, remembering what happened in town with the generator.
Yeah. I think after a while he says, "Gentlemen, I believe I understand what is happening here. It seems that only adults have been going missing, sacrificed, as it were, to this beast, a robo-brain. What if I put forth the theory that perhaps this robo-brain was trying to reproduce using adult brains?"
I mean, more of these mechanical beauties, that would be a very interesting sight to see.
I believe I have a working theory put together that somehow, through subterfuge and deception, a robo-brain has created a scenario where he could harvest mature and fresh adult brains from New Pueblo, which would explain why all the adults are going missing.
I'll never tell. I mean, I will eventually. I mean, that's kind of the point of this game. But like, yeah, sure.
That's my working theory, boys.
Can I shoot it?
I think that probably we will have to shoot it. Yes.
Then
I mean, eventually.
Let's get going then.
Okay.
Yeah, you approach closer. What's the plan of attack? As said, it appears that there's only 2 obvious ways of entry into this place. I'm always up for a third, less obvious
I
way.
want to search for a perhaps less obvious. Can I perception the wall for a crumbled area that one might
Ooh.
finagle their way through?
Duck, dive, dodge, and weave through.
Exactly. Remember 5 Ds
Sure.
of dodgeball?
Yeah, I absolutely love that. Why don't Jonathan? So you guys get up to sort of the front of it here, and before you guys get to like the main front gate, you kind of want to do some skirting.
Ocular pat down.
For sure. Okay. Yeah. Give me a using between the three of you. We can do it with someone can lead and someone else can assist. But we'll make it a difficulty 3. Why not? Let's go with perception plus. Make it a little bit different. Maybe. Let's take a look at what we could really go around. You know what? We'll go with repair. Because this place it's a little bit, you know, what you're trying to do is kind of mechanical. You're looking for a weak spot, right? So let's go with perception repair. What is your target number there, Jonathan?
Okay, my target number is a 5, so I should not be involved in this process, maybe even at all.
It was just a good idea you had.
It was a great idea. So, gentlemen,
Take it away.
I have a target number of 10 with those.
Nice.
What do you have, Grant?
You're better.
Okay, I'll lead the way. Rangers lead the way.
You have
Okay,
2
you are-
action points in your pool, should you wish to do anything with them.
What's the
Spend
difficulty
one.
here?
Difficulty 3.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna buy one.
Okay.
For sure.
Then we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and buy one of those.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
3 dice, sir.
Roll it. Oh. Okay. Well,
We're
that
off
was
to a 1 success so far.
Off to a not a great
Give me
start.
another roll because you bought a dice.
yes. It's got to be 10 or under. Big money, no Emmys. Not good enough.
Ooh, double 14. Grant's got to come in with the save. You need a crit. What is your target number?
It's a 9.
Oh, well, that's not that's one. That's only one worse.
But
much better than a
but-
5.
oh no.
Oh!
Okay,
Ooh, and
so,
that is
uh,
also
They do not want us to see anything.
no.
I just I find a little flower, and I'm just sort of looking at that, talking about gratitude.
Talking about
He's
gratitude.
taking
Well,
time
got
to
an
coffee
attitude
and
of
smell the
gratitude,
flowers. Literally.
what you actually do, Grant, is that that's a complication on a difficulty 3. On a difficulty 3
Oh,
test
cool.
there. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry, it is not. That would be a difficulty 4 test. My bad. I was
Okay,
about
okay.
to throw some shit at you, but that would be making me a dirty, rotten cheater.
Don't.
So
Swinging shoes.
That flower was also a bomb.
the flower was another landmine that takes both of your arms. No. But what you do gain from this by taking a look around is that it is pretty much locked tight. The walls themselves were sort of these old concrete walls. And over time, just from before the war, and then it seems after, these rows of stacks of cars and whatnot have just been stacked around the inside of this thing. So it basically has another wall of cars and shit like all around it before you
Okay.
kind of get into the different mazes and weaves. It's like a pick apart, like a
Yeah.
pick apart lot, right? But to the nth degree. So yeah, it's looking like short of growing some wings or throwing somebody over the top. You're gonna have to either head towards the
Ooh.
gate or go around the back.
Hey, John. Do you want to go over the top, buddy?
I guess I'm going over the top, just like that Stallone movie.
Can
Over
I?
the
Can I?
top.
I mean, there are
Could I just
many
lift him
other
up?
options. Again,
I
you
don't-
don't
I-
need to hug the dog. Remember.
For sure. But so I will gesture to John Cap to see.
Yeah,
if
like
he
I feel
wants
like a
to just,
power armor, like
No, I want to
You
throw
could do
him.
you could do a boost. You could
Yeah, just
yeah,
a
boost
boost.
me.
the two of you boosting. You could get
Yeah.
John to probably scramble up with a test to maybe grab up to the top. But
Yeah,
after
just
that,
have a
he's
look.
got barbed wire and take a little peek-see.
Yeah, just a look, not to get over.
Ooh, this I very much like. Okay, let's make this a weird.
I'm
there's
not
gonna be
going to
two-
steal the dog. I just want to get close
You
enough
just
to
want
look
to
at
pet the dog. Gotta
it.
pet
I
that
don't even want to
dog.
pet it.
Okay.
Want to look at the
I
dog.
just want to look
I'm gonna look at that dog.
at that
I want
dog.
John Cap to look
Yeah,
at the
the
dog.
Hell
Don't
yeah.
look at
Okay. I'm not gonna make you test for this. You're a dude in power armor. You can get a guy to stand on your feet. But what I will do, John, is give me a perception, good old fashioned perception plus survival to see what you can see in this place. And the more successes, the more I'll give you.
What's the difficulty? 2?
Difficulty 0. So
0,
it's a good old fashioned. The more successes you get, the more little hints I'll give you about what's going on.
Sure. Okay. Target number is a 9. That's not terrible.
It's not terrible.
Not terrible. Here we go.
What we got?
1.
A success. A singular success. Here's what I'll give you for a success, and I'll give you one thing for free. What you can see through sort of the maze of all these rows and stacks is in the middle. There is a smaller building. It's not for a place this size. It seems strange that this is the only building in this entire facility. It's maybe only, I don't know, 20 meters by 10 meters. It's almost like a shack. But the rail line from the outside leads to this building. You can see that there's an actual, like an old locomotive, a couple cars, and that sort of thing parked next to it as well. Other than that, you can't even really see the ground very much because it's for how high up you are and all of the debris. But you can see that you can make out sort of the inside of this rail access, and where the wall is there has been crumbled down. You could scramble your way through it, but it may be it looks like a little hazardous.
While they are doing this sandlot shenanigans,
Hell yeah.
can I want to look around for more of those tracks that I saw from the Robo Brain to see if there is some sort of secret entrance or some sort of where the Robo Brain. How does the Robo Brain get in?
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. I won't make you test for it. You're sort of looking around and you've grokked sort of what these tracks look like now. You know what you're looking for. And as these guys are like poking around there, what do you see? What do you see?
Yeah. What do you see?
Yeah.
Old Man Johnson over there or what?
Yeah. Exactly. You just head towards the front door, and you see these big gates, and there's what appears to be like a electronic lock on this door. On top of that, there is you can see that there's another one of these signs that's with an arrow pointed down to it that just says the Beast, and there's like a call buzzer, like what would have been once upon a time you would have come to this place, to buzz to let you in. Now just says the Beast.
And you
see the tracks. You can now see there's clearly tracks of this going in and out.
Yeah. I'm gonna whisper to the boys, gentlemen. Do you want me to just ring the bell or try to hack the gate? Like, I think we could probably just walk in. They want our brains.
Let's try that before I break both of my legs.
Sorry.
I'll let John Cap down, and I just gesture to
Carry him like a baby.
Just to clarify, which was the part that you wanted me to do? The hacking or just the ringing the bell?
Do the hacking first.
Okay.
So, and then if that doesn't work, we'll ring the bell.
I just put my hand on Yuri's shoulder.
My friend, I know that you know the way.
Oh,
we really have to talk about it. There's got to be some sort of medication that we can find for you, or anyway. And I'm gonna go. I'm going to commence the hacking of the electronic lock.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, we'll say it's a D3. You guys are a high enough level that it should be something you can tag team.
Oops. That was an accidental roll. Sorry.
I mean, you didn't do half bad.
I mean,
I'm going to hack.
Yes. So, you do have options. You can either try to lockpick this old school, or you could try to hack it. Dealer's choice. It's got a little like electronic keypad and an old school option if you had a key.
I think that I would probably like to do the. I do have lockpick as a tag skill. Actually, hold on. I think I have a feat. Infiltrator. Yes, I fucking do.
Infiltrator.
Hardly
What
know.
does this do? When you attempt a lockpick skill test to unlock a door or container, you may re-roll 1d20.
Well, I think you should pick the lock then,
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this.
because you also
lock.
have a bobby pin,
Pick
I
it.
believe, which reduces the
I-
difficulty.
I do have bobby pins. Yes,
This is
from
Hey, you should probably pick that
the
lock, eh?
First episode. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and I kind of crack my knuckles and be, gentlemen, give me a moment. It is, it has been a while, and I kind of get into position and start, trying to roll these tumblers.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be difficulty 2 now, and you're going to get an automatic re-roll. World's your oyster. You also have one action point.
I'm just gonna raw dog it, agility and lockpick.
Hate that, but okay, yep.
Hate that.
Hate
Okay,
that.
difficulty
that.
2. Here we go.
I do not like that. Oh,
Critical. That's a crit, baby.
I mean,
Click.
pretty good. It's pretty good.
When,
You know
when
what?
you need
Just-
them.
Just for shits and giggles, I get to re-roll one anyway. So
Sure.
let's see. Target number lower than 8.
Not a
You
20, not
might
a
as
20,
well.
not a 20.
No, that was a 9. It was fine. It rolled off screen. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, no dice, but I mean, you did pull it off, and a crit in a very crucial crit, if you will. Yeah, you get in there, you give it a little lick and a pin, and pop, it opens up like it hasn't been a long time. Like you've been doing this every episode. Absolutely, just grease this lock through, and it pops right open. You hear sort of an electronic click as it lets loose, and the gate just ka-chink on its own eerily opens just one side, and the other lags through. You have opened the lock, sir.
It's not my forte, but Yuri's gonna get down and start to try to sneak.
Okay, yeah.
Like if we're going in, I don't want to be going in like fucking herb derp. I'm gonna at least try to be stealthy.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. You as you.
Actually,
the
I'm
gate
gonna let
opens-
Johnny go first. I'm gonna
I mean,
signal.
that
I'm
is
gonna-
kind of that's like one of my things.
It
you know?
Yeah,
is
no.
Kind of his thing. Yeah. So basically, as the gate opens through, what you sort of see is basically this long sort of one corridor of cars and robots and all this junk, and there's arrows painted very clearly, as very astutely observed, Yuri. Something wants you to come this way, and it's very much funneling you in a specific direction. Yeah, if the gang wants to give we can do it as a group test, I guess. Why don't we? We'll do it as a same as an assisted test. So John, if you want to lead the way and somebody else wants to help out, I'm gonna make it a difficulty 3 though.
Okay, I want to buy 1 dice, please.
Heck yes.
Jonathan, I believe you should lead the way. Make Sarge proud.
Hey, thanks, Yuri. I actually needed that today. Let's go.
Sneaking.
Okay.
Don't be
What's the
suspicious,
target
don't
number
be
there,
suspicious.
Jonathan?
16.
That's a big one. That's a
Ooh.
that's
Yeah.
a bingo.
Yeah,
And it's a
and
tag
it's a
skill,
tag
too.
skill,
Yeah.
and I'm rolling 3 dice. Here we
You
go.
might not even need the assist.
Are you kidding
Oh.
me?
Oh
Oh,
no!
Hold on.
well.
Wait, can you re-roll?
I can reroll. I bought a dice.
Yes, you
from-
did.
Oh, but you bought a dice from
Oh.
your pool.
Oh no,
My
not
pool.
reckless nature.
Okay, luck point then.
Sure.
I'm re-rolling that 20. There's not a chance.
Don't be
Oh my
suspicious.
God.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Okay.
Okay, let's get a re-roll.
Hey.
All right, yeah, that'll do it.
All right, 3
Okay.
successes and no 20s at all.
Significantly more
there
like
never
Grant,
was.
Do you even want to assist?
I don't want to fuck this up, so no, let's not even touch it. I'm just gonna stay back. Like
I kinda
I
did.
have a rifle. I'm not gonna sneak up with. I'm gonna keep eyes on them, but I can't. I mean, is it?
I mean, the
I
power
can't
armor kind of
sneak?
makes you not sneakable.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of right there. It's kind of that meme of like, this plate armor makes me so silent now. Like that's like that's exactly what's
I'll
what's
stay
happening
back.
here. Yeah, if these guys want to
I'm
go,
gonna keep eyes.
yeah, I mean you just make noise and like cause Richter scale movements
Sure.
as
I'll
you
stay
go.
back and I'll keep eyes.
Sure.
Yeah.
But the rest of the gang is super sneak. As you sort of
stealthy.
get moving here, you're sort of bobbing and weaving and serpentine from pile to pile. I mean, it's a little hard to be, sneaky because again, you're being very much corralled at this point, right?
Absolutely. What
I will.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, but what I will say with that high of a sneaky roll, you do manage to, as you're moving, you're sort of being sort of trying not to be hidden, but you're also being very observant. And as you do,
Any cameras?
you notice that there are buried within the junk a couple of not cameras but turrets. That are very well hidden, but are very much active. Not active in that they are on, but you get the feeling that maybe if you had fucked up something with that lock, they might be on. You're not being watched, but you have a feeling you should tread lightly.
Jonathan.
Curious.
Is there any
Gods. I signal back as silently as I can that there's guns. There's guns everywhere.
Yeah. We're doing baseball back to fucking Grant.
Do a charade.
2 words sounds like machine gun turret.
Do I see them
sounds like
from where I'm
machine
at?
You just see 2 idiots flashing hand signals at you.
Do I see them from where I'm at?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna make you roll to interpret. Like,
Yeah.
You get the net. They're telling you that there's something's inside these these garbage piles.
Okay.
Are you following suit, or are you just like hanging out like way at the back?
So like I'm still gonna move,
Okay,
but if they take 2 steps, I'm taking 1.
Got it. Okay.
And I'm going to try to see exactly what they're pointing at, so I've got a sense. And also, I'm a little worried. I do have repair, and that's a tag skill. And I'm wondering if I could repair these into not functioning.
Ooh.
Like, just disconnect
Repair the hell out of
something
them.
about them. Like the turret's fine, the center's fine, but I just like unhook the ammo belt or something like that.
You want to unrepair it?
I would
I'm
like
the
to
truest repairman.
right to repair. Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. No, for sure. If you wanna fuck with these turrets, yeah. Absolutely. Again,
I would like to.
They're not
turret
on.
fuck.
You've successfully not triggered this trap. So I won't make it too difficult, but I'll make it a difficulty 2 test. Each one each success is 1 turret. That's off, and I'll make it a intelligence repair.
Intelligence repair. Right. Let's turn off some turrets.
Can I assist?
Nope,
Okay,
he's already
go ahead.
rolling.
Okay, go.
Okay.
So 1 success with my repair tool. It lowers the difficulty by 1. I don't know if you put that in my
Oh.
multi-tool.
You son of a bitch. Yeah,
You
it
son of a-
absolutely does. I was about to throw a turret at you, but
Okay.
not because of your loot,
Goodbye.
you son of a bitch. Yeah, no, absolutely. you did the thing. That's
You
what the,
use the rules against
Great. I love when you do that.
okay.
That's
Well,
actually
no,
one of
good
my
to know.
favorites.
Good
I
to know.
would have gotten
Okay.
away with it too if
I
it wasn't for these
wasn't
meddling
for you.
kids.
I forgot you had the repair tool, which is
Yeah,
ironic
yeah.
because I only remembered you had it last episode. But anyway, moving on. Yes, you are able to, Grant, in that they were machine gun turrets, you are able to, in fact, unhook these. And just for shits and giggles, roll me two D6 of just the regular D6s, and that's how much ammo you find.
I find some ammos. That's the fair numbers of ammos is
11 rounds of, I mean, what does your gun shoot?
308.
It's 5.56. No, I'm just kidding. It'll be 3.
Oh.
Yeah, it's ammo that you can use for your gun. It would
How convenient.
be- Yes, it would be.
Wow, these were
Wow,
some
what are the
sincerely
odds?
high-powered.
Yeah,
fucking
those would have been
turrets.
really awful turrets to shoot us with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet.
50 caliber turrets. Yeah, you get a couple of bullets for thinking outside
Nice.
the box there. You were able to grab these, and as you meet up with the rest of the gang here, you can see now that John, and Yuri have snuck their way to sort of the end of this concourse, and you can see there were sort of like these other signs, like this weird beast propaganda, like your destiny awaits, your people will thank you, like all this like nonsense shit. But you can see now that there's this main sort of building, this shack, and this larger locomotive sort of crashed down next to it. This is in the center of this place, as mentioned, and it looks like there's a light on potentially inside. It's not like a light on, but there's something sort of, there's some sort of illumination and glow coming from the inside that you can't tell what from. What
I give John a tap on the shoulder, and like,
What is it?
front door, or would you like to go around back and see?
Let's go pop around back. Maybe we'll catch them off guard.
Agreed. And yeah, I think do you want to? Yeah, let's pincer. We'll each go around one way, or meet around the back.
I'll hang out in the middle, and I'll run to anyone who gets into trouble.
Which, knowing us,
Both of us.
Both.
yes,
I mean, it could be both.
Who's
Could
in
be
trouble?
both.
Yes.
Yes. Where's our son help? Yes.
Yes.
One moment here as I bring up the map for this thing.
Split the party 3 ways. Have a great time.
Always split the party.
Always split the party.
Always split the party.
It's
That's
3 times
idea.
more party.
Yeah.
It is. I can't argue with you about that. It is 3 times more
That's
party.
math, baby.
And
Let's
you
go.
will see now in Fantasy Grounds, gentlemen, the map for the recycling center.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Huzzah, as we go to full screen and as we move to the combat map. Whoop.
Whoop.
And as everybody's video slowly loads in, there we are. We are back. You see now in front of you precisely what we see on our screens. You've got this shack, this railway. That's the word I'm looking for. And yourselves. We'll put you, gentlemen. I'll resize your tokens in just a moment here. But over here, there's Dookie Boy.
Ah, yes, Duke.
Make you of a decent size.
Hey, thanks. It's very generous of you.
And what a boy.
And what a boy.
And this is where you find yourselves currently at the moment. I'll put you guys a little bit further back, but as mentioned, if you're looking to do some potential pincering, there's the 2 of you there. What do you want to do?
Are these, like, as we see them, like corrugated, like tin walls and
Correct
shit?
window. Ow, I just hit my thing. Yes.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to hustle back to Rifleman and say, do you think that you could pry open one of the walls instead of the main door? Because if it's still like just shitty corrugated tin, like
absolutely.
I'm pretty sure a power armor could like.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm sure that I can. Just be ready. That's definitely not a stealthy approach.
I am concerned that maybe the front door may be trapped or alarmed in some way.
I tap my face mask like I'm tapping the side of my nose.
Wink.
Wink.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
where are you looking to breach and clear here, Grant?
So
Yeah, like
I'm gonna go right next to this window.
Okay.
Feel like with my super advanced knowledge of construction techniques, maybe there's a seam close to a window.
Sure.
So I'm gonna look around, make sure everyone's looking at me,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna set up. And I'm gonna do a countdown, but I'm gonna make it quiet. So with one hand, I'm gonna go 5,
Okay.
4, 3, and then I'm gonna get ready with both hands. And at the 0, I'm yanking corrugated steel.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Galvanized metal's getting ripped off.
When you're gonna give me for that I mean, it's not gonna be that difficult. We'll just make it a difficulty 0, I think. But you're gonna have to roll for it. Strength, athletics.
That's a good roll for me. Because of my strength, not my athletics. That's how she goes. All right, open this steel like a can of beans or something.
You don't critically fail to punch the wall, and you do.
Yay.
You two-hand like sort of into like the side where this window is, and you give it a pull, and yeah, you freaking Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, whatever your way rip sort of a bit of the seam off to one side, and as you do, two things happen. One, you look through the hole and you see that this light that was flickering gets suddenly brighter, and it's directly in your eyes.
Cool.
So
Cool.
there's something in front of you instantaneously that blinds Grant out of nowhere. But you guys don't see that. You just see the light shine through this hole. But what takes you, what fixates your view more is that down in the far corner of the screen here, from what looked to be a massive pile of just one of these debris and whatnot. Is
it's a sentry bot.
no, not
Oh.
even actually, but rather
2 sentry bots.
in a trench coat.
in a trench coat. No.
Damn it.
A massive, larger than you've ever seen in your entire life. This entire pile shakes and comes apart off of the ground, and you see this massive, hulking mass of a beast, of a Yao Guai, and it stands and it shakes off all of this mechanical rust, and as you see its glowing red eyes, it lets out just this terrible shriek and opens its jaws as a column of flame comes spreading from its jaws.
Really cool.
And it
Cool.
lumbers
That's
down
really-
on the ground and slams down and just stares at you.
Into the building, quickly, Johnny, into the building.
Yeah, you don't gotta tell me twice.
You go to make a move, and suddenly, Grant, something bumps into you coming outside of the wall as you hear the voice of a Miss Nanny start to speak with you. Zuta Lors, oh my, the tributes you're so early this time. Oh my goodness, what? Hello and welcome. Your destiny awaits.
Be our guest.
Where's that coming from? Not the Yao
the
Guai.
Miss Nanny, which is currently
yeah.
fawning
broke
over
into?
you and moving you away and trying to make its way through the hole in the wall. Oh, you are the most excited tributes we have ever had. I'm not sure how you got past. Normally, it is my job to come and to meet you, but you came all this way and break down the door. You must be there's 3 of you. Oh, I really must teach your children how to count. Oh my goodness. Okay. Fantastic. Yes. Welcome. This is the beast. It roars again. Yes, you've apologize. You've caught me so off guard. But 3 of you. It's going to be very unorthodox, but I guess we could take you all at the same time, or perhaps one by one. But regardless, where are my manners? My name is Brigitte, and I will be your ferry you to the afterlife as the noble tributes that you are. Which one of you would like the elixir first? And she holds up a big syringe and just like comes charging at you guys. What do you?
Yeah. Cool.
I want to power fist the syringe.
Nope.
So I would like to stick that syringe into the Yao Guai, not me. Can I grapple with the Miss Nanny bot?
Sure. Yeah. If you want to grab the nanny, we can do a.
Oh, this is gonna get so tangly.
We can do a contested. Grapple roll. I would love that.
How much organic material is inside a Miss Nanny?
So Miss Nanny is completely metallic.
mind.
It's all
Okay.
metal all the time. It's
It's like a Mr. Microwave kind of
it's
deal.
Mr. Microwave,
Yeah.
but painted
Yeah,
white. And instead of a flamethrower, it has this big ass needle.
Yeah, cool. Okay, well, I would like to grapple that.
Cool.
And I'm gonna gesture wildly, like in Team America World Police, with my arms flailing in every direction, like cheeky bastard is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Give me a strength plus athletics. Actually, we'll make it strength plus melee. And it's gonna be
Well,
contested, so it's you're
yep.
both gonna roll 2d20, and whichever of you gets the most successes is the one who's in control of the grapple.
Okay, strength, melee weapons. Give me good numbers, please. Oh heavens! Oh heavens! Oh Lord! That is a 1.
That is a success. Well,
is
you know
one
what?
success.
I mean, a Miss Nanny, it's not necessarily their strong suit, I don't think. Let me just take a look. I need to pull up the stats.
Strength isn't their strong suit.
Oh.
Well, you know what I'm trying to say.
You know.
I am getting frisky with the nanny. That's correct.
Hey-oh. Strength melee. What is it? It has a target of 9.
I want to say that I'm very disappointed in you if she's shepherding us to the afterlife that you didn't call her Karen.
I listen. I come up with the names before I come up with the dialogue. Okay. The names are set in stone. The dialogue is whatever I come up with at the time.
I got more frisky with the nanny than the nanny got with me, I think.
I mean, you definitely did. She almost tied you there, but yeah, you are able to just grab this needle arm as well as her pincer, and you.
Little help here, boys.
Oh god, I have something for this. I'm gonna run up and try to pop the back panel off, and I want to configure her targeting sensors onto the Yaguai.
Interesting. Johnny, what are you doing while this is happening?
Dog?
I want to try and get the syringe. I want to gain control of the syringe.
Yeah.
What do I need to do to do that?
Grant just that's what he just did.
Oh.
He now has that
He
in
has
his right hand and the pincer in his
Take
left.
it from me.
So
Take
I'm
it
going
from
to take the syringe from Grant then.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do the second part, which is the fun part.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the fun part.
I'm going to go after the Yaguai with this syringe.
Do we trust John
my God.
Cap with
pharmacology?
Listen, I haven't done drugs in days.
It's been days, guys.
He did pass his addiction roll.
How crazy would this be?
Yeah. No,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, for sure. I'll give this to you just because I think it's awesome. Yeah, you run up.
Grant,
yeah,
let's do this.
Yeah, Grant. Yeah, you know what I'll say. You've got this here now. If you want to give this to Johnny, you're going to have to do one of two things. Either snap it off, which I'll give you just because this is really narratively awesome. You're gonna have to fuck this robot pretty well up, which is going which means you're going to do two things. You will fuck up the robot a little bit, and it's gonna go hostile. And you will lose somewhat of a grapple on it because you're gonna snap off one of its arms and give it to Johnny.
Yeah.
I want you to remember that I'm also trying to do something with the robot.
Yeah.
So the
It's
robot's
certainly
going to be really
distracting.
pissed off in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. I will let all of this happen at the same time. Rifleman grabs the thing, snaps the arm off, tosses it to Johnny running towards the Yaguai. This is the fucking most clusterfuck shit ever. While Yuri runs over to try to do some jimmying with the robot. We'll do the robot roll first. Give me a difficulty 2, I'll say. Intelligence plus, I guess it would be repair?
Can I interest
What are
you
you trying to do exactly?
I'm trying to I think it's more sciencey. I'm trying to hack this thing. I don't want to damage it or change it at all.
Okay.
I want to change its programming.
Perfect just the way that you are. Trying
You're
to murder us.
perfect just the way that you are.
Okay.
I want to change its programming.
trying to fix her?
To see
I can
us.
fix her.
I can. Oh my God! Story of my life. I just fuck. I want to her targeting parameters that we are friendly and the beast is hostile.
Okay, you're not trying to shut her down. You're trying to reprogram her.
Yeah.
Okay, with that very lengthy and illuminating, yes, do that. Science. Yeah, intelligence science.
Okay. Intelligence science. Let me see if I have any. I don't have any.
But you
Oh,
know
I
what?
do. I have hacker. I have hacker.
Okay, I was gonna
The
say.
difficulty of skill tests to
Exactly.
hack computers is decreased by 1.
Okay, I was gonna say before you do anything fancy, I do have some overseer action points, which I am going to throw at you to make it a
Okay.
D3. So now it's a D2. So
Okay, D2.
We just triple stamp to double stamp there. Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, intelligence science difficulty 2. Here we go. Whoop. Oh,
yeah, all day, all day,
all day.
all day.
Yeah, I fucking take a copper wire out, and same thing that I did with the bobby pin is I put it in my, like, I lick it, put it in my mouth, and just start like.
Amazing. Yeah, 100%. You freaking cross 2 wires or something, and she snaps quickly, and then just stops fighting you, Grant. And like, you know, you're wrestling with someone, and like you push, and then they pull, and like you go with them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
She goes like with you, and like, get out of my way. Oh, you foul beast, get out of my way. And as Johnny, you run up with this syringe, and you go and you bury it, running up like javelin style. This beast is just standing there and standing there and standing there, and you just stick it like right into its forehead and hear ding, and you look up, and the needle is just smashed.
Oh no.
Oh,
She comes up and starts smashing on the Yao Guai, and like just like slap fighting it, but all you hear is metal on metal.
Okay.
Building now. Go.
yeah, definitely.
You guys run up and just like run
What
into
in
this
the
building.
fuck is happening out there?
Yeah, full on panic. Like I'm picturing the 3 of you like underneath this window here, like crouched down. Well, not the Miss Nanny. She's over here.
Like, out of breath. I got it right between the. How is it still? What is?
It's just roaring and roaring, and you know what? As a team, everyone can give me individual 2d20 rolls on this. Give me just a perception survival for just what the fuck is happening right now.
Yep.
Yep.
I see 2 instances of what the fuck is happening.
So Grant and Yuri know what the fuck is up.
Yeah.
Johnny's freaking out.
What the
Cried.
The 3 of you like come on, like peek up like fucking Kilroy was here style, right over the window, and you can just see that this like Miss Nanny is just beating on this thing, and like now that you're like not in like full on fight or flight mode and like what the fuck, you're getting a better look at this Yao Guai now, and you can tell that it is not actually a Yao Guai
It's
at
a robot
all.
wearing a Yao Guai skin.
It is a robot wearing a Yao Guai skin. You can take
Yeah.
like now you can see that like now that like the automated lights
yeah.
have like started to flicker on in this place. It's got like half its face like cybernetic, like, you know, Terminator style with like red
I hate
glowing
this.
eyes. But like it's not doing anything. It is the scariest fucking thing you've ever seen. For some reason it breathes fire, but it is just standing there.
It's
and
a village thing.
and like
it's doing
every
the village.
like 20 seconds or so, it'll just stand up on its hind legs and go "Roar," and let out this scream that with those roars now, this scream isn't coming from the bear. It's coming from speakers and shit like up on like light poles. This whole thing is a fucking ruse of some kind. Whatever this thing is a distraction Carnifex. It is not a real Yao Guai at all. But this Miss Nanny doesn't know that at the moment. She's just gone fucking whole ham. Like that's not my purse. You don't know me. Like slapping at this thing. Yeah.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Gentlemen, she wanted to take us somewhere quickly. Look, there will be an elevator or a hatch somewhere in this building. Go.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
start looking. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's look
okay.
in this building.
Yeah, gonna use,
wanna
use
try
the
to-
distraction.
Can I focus on, I want to turn off the audio. I want to find control panel, electronics, unplug shit, lights off, speakers off, kill whatever. This is creating a whole thing. I'm going to try to turn off something.
You wanna pull the plug on this
I'm pulling the
whole
plug.
Where's the plug?
fucking
Which way to the plug?
do not look behind the curtain bullshit
So-
that's
Yeah.
happening here.
Hey,
Yeah.
that was my season.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
You just have
what
to
I'll
follow that
give ya-
yellow brick road over there.
follow that directly to
Hey,
the.
I just
What did I say? What did I say?
what is it?
Well, you didn't do Munchkins. I can still do that, right? Anyway.
I think that was in New Pueblo. I think those were the.
Oh yeah, no, I
movies.
did. I did do that.
You
I did do
did.
that.
You
Sweet.
did do much.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah. While this is weird, like not real drama is playing out outside, you're getting
What
a better
the-
look at this place here now. The door, as you can see to your right, because you guys just barreled through this hole you made, but taking a look at it now, it doesn't appear to be sort of trapped in any way, and it's not very bright in here. It's like I said, dark in the sun setting.
Either
But
way.
flicking on your Pip Boy there, Johnny, you can do a quick little scan with the flashlight of the room, and you see it as you see here. It appears to be these benches for people who be bringing dropping off stuff. You've got sort of a cash register here and a wee little office with
There's a
light
computer in there, eh?
and a terminal, which was one of the lights that you were seeing flickering when you were looking at this building from the outside.
Does anyone know how to hack?
Oh boy, do I ever!
Yeah.
Yeah. Yuri is going to make his way over to the computer and say out loud, like, "What the fuck is this Mickey Mouse bullshit?"
Fair enough. Yeah. While Yuri's taking a little hackaroo there, Grant, you want to take a look and see if you can deactivate these speakers? You said.
Deactivate speakers, lights, if there's other sensors. Look around
Sure.
for cameras, anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Full
Johnny.
on sapper mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Johnny, what are you searching for in this little spot here? We've got these lockers and there's this desk situation.
Lockers. Lock it up.
Lock it up. Okay. Who wants to go first?
You guys go first. Do your
I'll
thing.
go.
Do
I'll
lock.
look.
Oh, Grant.
Could I do a perception repair to look for electronics to unplug?
Yeah, I was gonna say well, you can sort of tell Yuri's starting to hack away on this computer, and you can see that there's some power lines coming from this computer that are running towards that are sending signals to these other areas. So you give me give me exactly that to see if you can trace these both to sort of where they're going and where they're coming from.
Where you going? Where you been? Here you go. Perception repair. These
Card
are.
Night Jim.
Oh, okay. 3 successes.
Going to give you some action points there. Well done.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep, and you are able to do just that. You see that there's lights in here that are sort of flickering, almost like not like a strobe light, but like sort of just enough to sort of disorient you guys. That when you saw this thing at first, you couldn't tell that it wasn't organic. So yeah, you're able to track down sort of these flickering sort of mini strobes, and you're also able to figure out that there's about 4 speakers on these lampposts bedded around. And you could figure out easily, you could just, cut the cables, cut the cords, that sort of thing. But you are able to also see that they're running down, you see where they're going to. But you are also able to see where they're coming from. And that is where we will move over quickly to Jonathan Bottlecap. Looking over some lockery loos. Johnny, give me a good old perception survival test. Difficulty 0 to see what you find in these lockers. More successes, the more stuff you get.
Here we go. None.
None
None
successes.
successes.
Story of the day. You know what?
None.
Screw it. I didn't see shit.
Johnny didn't see shit. He takes a look around. There's nothing in these lockers. Like, they are super bare. You're sort of peeking around them, and like you're kind of disappointed that like, oh shit, like nothing, not even like some scraps,
not
some
a-
square parts.
One
or
can of
anything.
cram grenade.
One cram grenade, and as you're sort of just like looking down, like shit, and you stand back up, and standing beside you is the rifleman with a handful of these wires in his hands, and he's looking now that they're running behind the lockers, where we'll move to. Yuri, hacking away. Yuri, same deal. Give me a difficulty 0 test. The more successes you get, the more you'll find out from this computer.
Hacking my way
Hacking
down.
science, baby.
Okay. Intelligence science.
Correct.
Let's go. That's 2 successes.
That is dos successes. You start chopping away. Robco shit all starts going across the board.
Seriously, the password was goofy. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable.
And you are into the mainframe. You see a couple things right off the bat. Pretty basic, like inventory logs, shit coming in, shit coming out, the usual. Some internal messages from, General Atomics HQ about recycling and shipping
General
things.
Atomics?
General Atomics. Oh, I can't believe it's the first time we did that this episode. But with that doubly hack there, you find two things. One, you stumble across a hidden directory, hidden file, C///.
Oh, actually, may I? I think with the hacker perk, I reduce. Oh, it was a difficulty 0. Never mind.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay.
Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, still, even so, you find a partitioned hard drive. I don't know. You guys are the tech guys, not me. But you find a secret access, and you're going through, and it's decrypted or it's encrypted. You're not able to sort of figure it out at first. But then it hits you exactly what this is. It's a Vault-Tec code.
Johnny, I require your Pip-Boy.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Plug me in, baby.
Yeah, you look around, and sure enough, on the back of this terminal, a Robco terminal, is a proprietary Vault-Tec. It's aftermarket. Like, this didn't come on this terminal, but it's here now.
Yeah, I switched over and jack his male port into the female port.
Absolutely, you do.
And
what was garbled, fucking nonsensical letters suddenly like the cipher is uploaded, and sure enough, you have a directory of which there are a few things. In fact, there's a terminal entry that you get. That's the first thing that you see from one Dr. Simon Wren. Date October 29th, 2077.
WREN?
WREN.
Okay.
I don't know how long I've been down here. The emergency broadcast system cut out days ago. It's a holotape now, apparently.
We got that.
And Colorado Springs is just gone. The last satellite image showed nothing but scorched earth and black. I always knew that Vault-Tec had contingency plans, but I never expected to be on the receiving end of one. Cavanero insists that we keep working. Vault-Tec has a plan, he says. He wouldn't have locked us down here if we weren't essential. Essential to what, though? No one's coming for us. Supplies are already tight. We never meant to be down here indefinitely. Maintenance says we'd have years before the water filters burnt out, but we're already seeing failures.
I'm thinking I'm putting it together. Okay.
I think he knows something we don't. It turns off. And the other little switch there is you now see that you're in the back end directory of something called the Vault-Tec Efficiency Biological Maintenance Program. And you are able to to poke around in there and see a couple more little entries, nothing really of note. But the one that you do have is access. YN.
Y click.
The lockers part ways, and it's some Batman shit where it opens up. And sure the fuck enough, you've solved my mystery puzzle. All the while, this drama outside is still playing out with Brigitte. Oh, you horrendous beast! I will finally defeat you after all these years. And this door opens up, and you see, well, nothing, because it's just a cavernous, black, dank hole. But from down beneath there, you can hear some sort of whizzing and whirring and some sort of mechanical sounds that we'll find out about on the next half of our episode, because we're going to take a quick break as we come back with the next half of The Beast for the East in a little bit of a dungeon crawl scenario these gentlemen have found themselves in. We're going to take, we'll call it a 10-minute break, and then we'll be back with the last half of this episode as the gentlemen dive deep underground and find out what the heck's going on at the General Atomics Recycling Center. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Look at me. And we're back as the vault door opens. Again, on to the second half of Season 3, Episode 6, A Fistful of Neutrons, The Ghoul, The Bad, and The Ugly. I think you can figure out which one of these three is which, and we have returned. And our last, before the break here, the gentleman ended up at the recycling center, and after piecing together this strange mystery, encountering a robotic Yao Guai, which was not hostile in any way, shape, or form, a Miss Nanny with a syringe, which was quickly dispatched, have sneakily snuck their way through this facility and discovered some sort of vault tech facility underground, which is where we find you all now. Before you head down into this spoopy little place, anything you want to do on the above ground situation? You figured out that as of right now, anything, these robots aren't fucking with you. Is there anything you want to do before you take the plunge?
No, I think we need to get the hell out of Dodge while they're not paying attention to us anyways. So I think it behooves us that they're distracted.
Take a deep breath before the plunge. Actually, I want to look at this aperture, this opening. Like, okay. How does one descend? Is this where they would normally bring people down?
This is it is a staircase. You can see sort of peering down here now with Johnny, putting his pit boy light down the opening. The lockers moved. We'll say two of them went to the left and one of them went to the right to make this opening. Probably about 1.5 meters wide as the lockers were. And it's a staircase that goes down below, and the architecture, you notice right away, is very different than what is up here. Johnny, this feels a lot like home. It is of the Vault Tech blue with the metal panels and like the railings and the stairs, the yellow, the blue. I mean, it's faded, but it's not that faded. Like, it's in pretty damn good shape. And you do see, and I'll give you this for free, looking down, peering through this sort of hole here, you see your first signs of something macabre, as there's some blood stains and a couple pieces of what look like ripped clothing strewn about the ground. Only a couple like little splatters and like a couple little bits, but you could tell that at some point down the line there was some sort of struggle here.
Medicine check, if I could.
Oh, sure, yeah, absolutely.
I want to see blood splatter. I want to CSI this shit. How did this stuff happen?
It's Dexter Morgan. He's gonna draw those lines with yarn.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up intelligence medicine.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it difficulty 2 though. Yeah, sure. All
right, let's go. Bingo bango, Dodge Durango.
Right. That does it. You do a quick look, and from the looks of it, getting down with take your sunglasses off. Yeah. And take a look down. You see, you see that there's what looks like a spray. Like less of a pool or a splatter, but like a spray up on the wall, and some sort of pooling, and you also see into sort of like etched into the side of one of these panels, human fingernails.
This was made by an artery here and here, and then the pooling here. This is not post-mortem, as I am. This is these people. This blood is from live subjects. I don't wish to be shot, and I am not the tankiest person. So perhaps someone else should lead the point.
Hey, you're good, bud.
Yeah. You stand back.
Yeah. I'll take some steps forward and just look back, smile. I mean, no one can see it because I have a face mask on, but
I'm
You
smiling
smile.
over here.
We feel your smile. We feel your smiles. We know you enough.
Yeah.
Every step forward is a reason to be thankful.
Christ almighty. You take a step forward into the belly of the beast as we switch over to this other screen. Yeah. And you see what we see in front of you. If you gentlemen will open up the map you have here in Fantasy Grounds, you will see what is, I'm calling the reactor level of this facility. It is, as you see here, to your left, or your screen left, it was the staircase leading directly up. And
Overseer, may I? Just real. Oh,
Of
never
course.
mind. It loaded in. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
it took a second, but it's here now.
Okay, good. Yes. I was going to say, we troubleshot this ahead of time. It better fucking work this time. Yes, you are here where you see yourselves now in this room. And it is, I'm going to say, we're going to let the improv and the narrative go for it. Anything you see on the map that you want to interact with, I'll say it's there. But what you do see right away, taking some steps forward, Grant, is you see, you get a better look at sort of this entryway here. To your left, you've got this terminal. What is it there? It looks like a locker. And then this larger room that you can't quite see fully into. But there's not really much in the way of lighting in here. It looks like this place is currently running on like emergency power. There's a couple like red, sort of emergency lights that are just on. But from this main room, you can see a blue glow and a flickering, and you can hear as you get you can peer, and you can just see the corner of one of these reactors here, and there's like lightning and energy and shit arcing all the way through it. That's an open door that you can head right through, but directly sort of to your south is a big metal Vault-Tec door that is closed. What do you guys want to do? Dungeon crawl, baby!
I'll try to stay in front of everyone so that like I'm the tankiest now by far. I'm a tank basically, so kind of step forward into the three-way little foyer there in front of me. Yeah, basically there, sort of like stopping, looking behind, making sure John and Yuri can do whatever they're going to do with terminals, lockers, if they're going to loot, if they're checking shit out.
Sure. You're kind of keeping a watch on the corner here?
Yeah. Yeah, and Duke will just I'll get him to follow close behind.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't put his token on the board. He's already pretty close quarters in here.
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, what do you want to do?
John's doing that meme of that guy who loots literally everything, and he like has too much loot and he can't. His inventory's full.
Okay.
Like this little foot bench here. I'm gonna open that package. I'm gonna open that locker. I'm gonna search under the desk. Like I'm doing it all.
Old mop, fantastic.
Everything.
Mop handle? You don't just get mop handles. Like, come on, like
Dude,
this.
hey,
I might
desk
need
fan
this.
is one of the most valuable items in Fallout 4. I mean, it's got screws, it's got springs,
Those
it's got
screws.
metal, it's got
Is
everything.
everything? Is there a bunch of stuff down here that's like Vault-Tec branded?
Dude, this place is like, it is nostalgia center for
My
you.
my eyes are lit up. I'm like, oh, fucking ashtray. They don't. I didn't even know they still made these.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you pocket 100%. That is now canon. You pick up a Vault-Tec ashtray and put it in your rucksack. Yeah. That was on this little computer here. Yeah, Johnny, give me a. We'll make it. There is loot to be found here. So, in fact, why don't I just pull up a loot table and we'll just make a roll for it? Because that's fun. You're using the map as it is.
You solved my loot riddle.
Yeah, I mean, you just
I'm looking
decided
for
to
things.
look for stuff. I mean, that's a good start.
I made it 2 steps. I'm like, my inventory is full. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Johnny, we're gonna give an ammunition roll here, as well as a we'll do a chem roll because that feels apt for you. Give me 2 d20 rolls for ammunition to see what you get.
Okay. Ammunition. A 1 and a 17.
1 and a 17 adds up to 18, which are 45 caliber rounds, which you've just got, which I think is what your combat rifle uses. So you have gotten 9 rounds of those, and now roll a d6 as well.
Yeah. 3. Lucky number 3.
Now, number 3. So you got a total of 11 rounds then in that case. 45 ammo. And give another roll for some chems.
Oh, shit. No.
On the D20?
Yeah, 2d20.
Oh.
Oh.
29.
29 total. Ooh, I was hoping you guys were going to get something medical, but no, it's straight drugs, Jet.
Yes. I mean, what? No. Not even. What the hell am I gonna do with this?
I
no.
Might as well just get rid of it.
Yeah, might as well just. No sense. What the fuck are we talking about?
Yep, Johnny takes a little bit of a loot and finds some stuff. Yeah, we'll say you just kind of loot this general area and is what you find. Yuri, what are you up to?
I'm guessing this computer is off, like not functioning. It's on emergency power and
I
everything.
know. Well, why not? Why don't you go try to turn it on?
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a look at it. I don't think that we have. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck around with this computer here and see what's up.
Give me a difficulty 3 science and intelligence.
Science intelligence. Okay. I'm actually gonna buy a dice because we have quite a few.
You do. You've got 4.
Oops. Shit.
Oh.
Fuck.
It's okay. You can reroll. I'm not looking.
Okay. No, that's okay. I'm gonna roll one more. My target number is 16, so I got 1 success anyway.
Yep. And you get a reroll because of your.
And I get a reroll, so that's another success. And I'm gonna reroll that 17. Nope.
Oh, damn.
Nope.
Ooh,
I
that
dicked
Please
it up.
don't.
Wait. We did finish our last quest, correct?
Yes, you did get your luck points back.
I'm gonna luck that.
Yo.
I want us to stay as sneaky silent as possible.
Yeah. Don't want to give up the ghost just yet.
There we go. And that's a crit, actually.
Okay. Well, there
because
you
science
go.
is a tag skill, so done.
Not too shabby. Yes, you.
So that's 3 successes.
Yeah, you're hacking this thing and like you're going through the Fallout, putting the code together, getting the bits and bobs, and like you're about to hit the wrong one, and like quickly, like before you hit enter, you're like, wait, and like
there's no J in the Latin language. It's Y.
in Latin, Jehovah spelled with an I. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You backtrack on it, and like at the last second, like, oh no, that's the wrong code, and yeah, you're able to get enough. You rewrote some power from the generator. That's in this sort of brownout mode into it to get enough going. And you boot it up, and you're able to grok a little bit more of what's going on down here. You go through some of these Vault Tech files, and it's talking more about this bioefficiency program. And you're going through the notes, and you're seeing this correspondence now, and you're getting the net a little bit more that whatever this is, it was a joint project from General Atomics and Vault Tech. And it had to do with the RoboBrain model, but specifically one of the lead designers of the RoboBrain project, Dr. Cavanero, was the head researcher of this facility. And you find another terminal entry because it's super fun. Because that's the thing I'm starting to do now. November 17th, 2077, now a few weeks after, or a week or two after the bombs drop. He's up to something. Cavanero's been spending more time in the central lab, alone with the prototypes. I confronted him, and he gave me that tight-lipped smile and told me I should focus on my work. What work? We don't have any resources, no food. The only thing that matters now is survival. There was an accident yesterday. Patel was working in the power station when a discharge from one of the fusion cells fried half his body. Cavanero didn't even try to save him. He just stood there watching. When he finally stopped breathing, he just hauled him away and called in one of the Mr. Handies to cart the body off. No funeral, no discussion, nothing. Just took him into the restricted area. I don't know what's worse. The fact that he's gone, or that I think I might be next. Ooh, you're up.
Spoopy.
What do you gents do? You can see that reading that terminal there, Yuri, you get the idea with these arcing flashes going on that this upcoming room could potentially be dangerous because one of the researchers was mortally wounded by one of these arcing reactors. What do you do?
Grant, do you think that you could possibly try to look at these reactors and, if not get them back online, make them not dangerous for us?
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, if any of the power hits my suit, I'll fare better than either of you two. Watch Dookie Boy for me. I'm going in.
Actually, Yuri at that is going to signal for John. Like, Jonathan, let's watch corners. And yeah, I kind of want to start splitting the pie as he goes in.
Yeah.
Like, I want to watch some corners for him.
Well, I like that. Well, we'll just hold on. Let me go with that.
First thing I would like to do
Yes.
is one, make sure there's no hostile entities in the room, robots, people, metallic Yaguais, whatever,
Sure.
turrets, things like that.
Yeah.
So before I even step in the room, I'm looking for those.
Sure. You give us a little quick peek around the corner here. It's pretty dark, but you are, able to get some of the ambient light from these reactors and these occasional arcs that shoot off, give off, kind of like a thunderclap, sort of, quick shot of the room around you.
Yeah.
You're looking around. You don't see any turrets in here, but you do see a pair of Mr. Handies, which are in standby mode. I will put them on the map. Just like everything else in here, they appear to be in some sort of power saving mode. They are currently off.
Okay.
Well,
And then you see these arcing reactors and whatnot. But other than that, you don't see too much of interest. There are these panels on the wall, as indicated. They seem to be controls in some way, shape, or form for the generators. And then these generators themselves. So between the two sort of things, you figure that there's some sort of wires cross here, literally, and that these generators are just like sporadically like arcing off and hitting other grounded things or whatnot. I'm not an electrician. Come on, guys.
Around the periphery of the room, are there any areas that do not appear to be receiving arcing electricity as much? Like, is there a safe path?
I mean, the whole room as such, I will say, is both safe and dangerous at the same time.
Okay, that sounds fun and nice.
Sure. Yeah. So it's less about where in the room, because it's pretty sporadic that this shit is shooting off.
Yeah.
But it's more what I'll say, mechanics wise. It's more about, let's say, how much time you would spend in this room. The longer you're in here, the more likely that these things are going to zap something.
Hold on,
Okay.
Grant.
Yep,
Wait,
yep.
1 moment. The door is still open to the junkyard outside, right?
Correct?
Can I run outside and find some tires?
Sure.
Yeah.
Smart.
That's what I want to do.
I'll go with you.
I want to run outside real quick and just find a couple of fucking rubber tires.
Yep, you do just that. I
And be like-
won't even say, well, you go and you grab them, you come right back.
Grant,
I'll go with you. Yeah.
Booties.
Well, I'll spread some tires over my big metal feet. Papa's got a pair of shoes now.
Yeah,
okay,
okay.
sweet. Look at my big
Magic
tire
bag.
feet on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
okay,
gonna
you got
we're
your
gonna ground
Slippers
ground
on?
your ass
Okay,
Totally,
for
totally.
sure. I
or
love
isolate
that.
your ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you walk your ass
Okay.
into the room, and these Mr. Handies are just chilling out. They're not doing anything. Similar to how the nanny was before, you fucking burst into the room.
Totally.
They're just chilling. But you get the feeling that if you maybe fuck something up in here, they might turn on.
Might be less chilling.
But yeah, but if you want
Okay,
to
well,
try
I'm-
to,
I'm less worried about that.
sure.
What I want to do is I want to go up to these control panels and see if there's any off switch, rerouting, diagnostics, what's uppings.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah. Give me a if you want to try to reroute some power or something like that. Yeah, for sure. Give me we will call this a intelligence repair.
Intelligence.
Difficulty
Rook.
of 3.
Okay, I'm buying 2 dices.
Okay.
Grant, what do you
That's-
see?
Oh,
What do you
does
see in there?
your whatchamacallit,
My multi-tool
Yeah.
would lower this by 1.
Cool.
So I've bought 2. I'm rolling.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't roll all of them. Okay, but there's
That
3
doesn't matter.
successes.
I mean,
I also bought these 2, so I'm rolling them anyway. So there's
yeah.
so 2 criticals, definitely lots of
You
successes.
got
5
some
successes.
action points, not as many as you spent, but you got some back. So I mean, it
Yeah.
all worked out. Yeah, you do some jury rigging of this whole thing, and yeah, sure enough, you're able to get a couple things happening. One, you're able to get sort of the stabilize them a little bit by moving some of the power out. Basically, whatever sort of brownout mode these are in, that the power is just being like stored in these reserve batteries and then just getting discharged rather than actually going out anywhere. So yeah, you're able to essentially turn the lights on and get some of this power moving to the right spot. The lights come on, and you can tell that the arcing reactorness of this spot is died down for now. This room appears to be safe, other than the robots inside of it.
Okay. I will gesture to Yuri to come in and see if he can do some diagnostics on these Mr. Handy units, saying it's safe.
Jonathan, if you would, please, be ready with the rifle. I'm not sure how well this will work.
I'm always ready with the rifle.
Okay, so during my hacking and everything,
Mhm.
did I get any like access code or anything for Dr. Wren? Like, do I have any numbers or identification?
Ooh,
Like-
I like that. That's some outside.
You see where I'm going
That's
with
some
this.
outside the
Yeah,
box thinking right there. You've done a couple good hacks here. You've read a couple different entries from Dr. Wren. You know what? I'll go with this. Give me let's see if Yuri is able to put the password together. Give me a intelligence plus I don't know. Like, I need like a reason stat. You know what I mean?
Like insight.
Yeah. We'll make it. Oh, I don't know. This is a weird one. I just like it, so let's just go. I guess it would be kind of science. You're deducing reasoning.
Okay, well, fucking, what's the difficulty, sorry?
2.
Okay, let's roll it. Yep.
Okay.
That'll do it. You
Yep.
have deciphered a password for Dr. Simon Wren.
Yeah, I'm going
Ooh.
to walk in and I want to hack Mr. Handy 1. And I want to make myself Dr. Wren.
Okay. I like that. Yeah, here's what we'll say. You're doing a hack roll on the robot. But with this password, we'll make it a little bit easier. So it would have been a difficulty 3, but now that you've got this password down, we'll make it D2.
Well, I'm a hacker, so it reduces it by 1.
Okay,
So it's
that's that.
difficulty 1.
How do I reach these keys?
How do I reach these keys? Okay, intelligence science. Here we go. Difficulty 1. Well, that's good.
That'll do.
Just.
That'll
You know
do just
what?
fine.
I have a fucking lab coat, so I'm gonna re-roll that 18 just for shits and
If it's a
giggles.
20, I'll laugh so hard. Okay, no, good.
Of course,
Another
of course.
success. Well done. Another action point for the pool. Might as well. Yep. It boots to life. Yeah, you go in there and you reprogram the facial recognition, whatever, for Dr. Wren to be you. And sure enough, it boots up and says, "Oh my! It's been. Oh, I believe my chronological meter says I'm activated early. Dr. Wren, I presume. Something seems off, but according to my census, that's you. Why am I, where have you, I thought you were dead.
The tales of my my death have been greatly
Greatly
exaggerated.
Oh, well, it's strange. I seem to remember cutting your head off a few hundred years ago. But oh well. What can I do for you, sir?
Well, first, I would like you to explain exactly what is your purpose here.
My purpose? My purpose is to serve Dr. Cavanero and the Vault-Tec biological maintenance. Man, I made that a really long word to say. Biological maintenance efficiency program.
Excellent. And what have you done for Dr. Cavanero recently?
Recently, about 2 months ago was the last time we had a tribute, according to my chronometer. So, the last time I took, I believe Susan was her name, took her to the central lab, proceeded to decapitate and decompose most of her body, and use the biological fluids for either the repurposing or for the biocontainment fluid. As per usual.
Of course. This seems natural, of course.
Nah,
I would like...
It's Vault-Tec procedure, always has been.
I would like...
You see when he does that, he, like, fucking glitches out.
Yeah, definitely. There's been some janking around with him, I think.
Oh, yeah. When you were poking around in the back end, you weren't the first one to poke around in his back end.
Well, hey!
Come on!
Come on, it was right there.
You had to.
I would like you to take us to the central processing unit immediately, please.
Well, it's highly unlikely, considering, as mentioned, you are supposed to be dead, and, where is the tribute? Are you tributing again?
Oh, sorry, I have this tribute here. And I grab Johnny by, like, the scruff of the neck. This is the new tribute.
Oh,
On the what?
a conscience one? That's against Vault-Tec protocol.
Yes. Your Miss Nanny upstairs. Her fusion core had exploded unexpectedly.
Brigitte's dead?
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, that's all right. You can see he glitches out again, like fucking like there's some like yeah, column A and column B are not matching up with this guy. Like, yeah, you can tell like he keeps like wanting to do things or say things, and all of a sudden like something like overrides him.
Of course. Please open the door.
Again, highly unlikely, but highly unusual. But well, in this case, we may be able to. Well, let's see. Hold on. Let me. I should probably contact the doctor first. He goes to move towards an intercom.
Well.
Oh, no. Nope. He does not go anywhere.
Oh, okay. What happens? What happens, gentlemen?
He receives a big old hug.
The hug of destiny.
We're gonna
I
do
knew it.
another Mr. Handy grapple check.
I'm tackling robots.
Tackling
That's
robots.
my job now.
It's
Tackling
kind of your
robots,
signature
get
move at
on
this point.
board. Yeah.
We'll call it the Grant.
That is exactly what it's
Yeah,
called.
so I just give him the Grant.
We actually,
I gave him the grant.
viewer,
the grant.
before the episode started, we were talking about the hug the dog moment, and we did discover that it was, in fact, I did set a precedent that you can hug something until you feel better in our Actum Cthulhu Halloween special. So
This is true.
this isn't completely. This is my fault.
This is not without precedent.
Roll a strength plus a melee test, please.
So I'm gonna try to buy dice as I did last
You
time.
certainly can.
They didn't all come out, but I'm gonna try. This should be rolling 4.
Yeah, I don't
'cause
know
I'm
why
buying
the modifier there's in the box, but it never
two
turned
in the
up.
box.
Yeah.
Modifier.
Okay, well there's the first 2.
That's okay.
That's 2 successes,
Roll another
and then the next one is another. So that's 4 successes for a big old hug of no, you don't.
4 successes.
Big ol' hug and no, you don't.
Oh, no, you don't.
No, you
Yeah.
don't.
Okay, that's good. That's good for me. Okay, so I need to again look up the stats of a Mr. Handy. So I think it's going to be 9 again. for this. I'm going to go ahead and
table-
spend my action points. To make
Tabletop
this.
role-playing
yes, I was
game
afraid you
is
might do that.
just us pretending and some guy saying, no, you don't.
No, you
Yeah.
don't.
It's like, and then this happens, or does it though?
Or does it though?
Does it? DM?
Anything less than 4 successes, and you have grappled him.
Okay.
I guess Ty also gets him.
Okay.
So I mean, he's got to get all the crits in the world.
Oh, dang.
That is
Oh.
2.
Those are
1,
pretty
2.
good rolls.
That is a tie.
Oh,
Just.
Ty goes to the
No.
runner.
Can I spend my last luck point?
No,
Oh,
No, you
I
don't
need
have
to.
to.
you don't need.
You want.
Ty,
Hey.
Ty grapples him. If that 10 was a 9, he would have beat you.
Dang.
Almost. He does have a rocket on his
That was a
butt.
heck of
I
a
mean,
roll.
yeah, and like this happened really quick, like faster than you guys anticipated.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's like
I mean,
no, you don't.
Doesn't
And
matter whether you win by an inch or
you
mile.
have
Win is
grabbed
winning.
him where you are
Wait, wait.
currently, and he's frozen in place. What is the meaning of this? What 2 tributes? What is happening? Who are you? Unhand me. And as you do that, the second one comes to life.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And whoa,
Our
no,
luck had to
tributes,
run
wow.
out sometime.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it just looks up and goes, "Oh, jeez, I didn't name these robots. Steve, what's happening?" And that's initiative, gentlemen. We are fighting
Okay.
robots.
Yeah.
Let me turn on the fight music.
You know what I would love to do
Yes.
is I would like to use the robot I'm grappling as a melee weapon
Oh, I love that.
and
Love
hit it into the other robot.
Hydraulic hug.
The
Hydraulic hug.
the old hydraulic.
No, you don't.
There's no
Oh,
escape.
no,
from
you
hydraulic
Or
hug.
the
we are
follow-up,
in initiative.
Not
Rifleman.
you neither.
You are up first. It is combat, baby. What do you do?
Okay, I don't 100% know what the mechanic is to use a grappled Mr. Handy as a melee weapon.
Here's what I'll say. If
What are
you
the stats
want
for that?
to use your minor action to move,
Yeah.
or actually, better yet, if you want to spend your major action and your minor action to
Okay.
charge, I will let you just barrel rush into this other.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Barrel rush.
So give me. We'll make it a melee attack then.
Okay.
Yeah, to just a melee attack on the Mr. Handy. Well, an unarmed attack essentially.
Unarmed.
What is your target
So-
for unarmed?
Well, melee and unarmed target is 11. for
Oh, sorry,
both.
it would be strength and unarmed.
Yeah. So strength plus unarmed. I'll do that. Here's the attack roll. Give me good numbers. That's 2 successes.
You hit him twice. Roll. I have no idea how to do damage on the. Roll.
so
8
I'll-
damage
I'll-
dice.
That's the same as a sledgehammer. I was going to suggest that.
There you
so
go.
we'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's lots of numbers.
A lot of numbers.
Lots of numbers. Oh, fuck.
Whoa.
Yes, please.
Wow.
That's 11. Is 11 a lot?
Fucking
What does
smash into Mr.
What does high
Handy.
score mean? Did I break
What's-
it?
Yeah.
Was
I
high score,
won.
did I
What
break
does
it?
that mean?
You smash into Mr. Handy 2 with Mr. Handy 1. Amazing. Love every bit of this. I need to see what its damage resistance is. I think it's 2? Physical resistance. I don't know why I can't see.
Can
Yeah.
the robots be named Doug and
Let's
Steve
get
McKenzie?
physical.
Doug,
It-
yes,
it-
Doug and Steve
physical
McKenzie. That's exactly what it is.
resistance.
Yeah, you do -2 9 damage to Mr. Handy 2,
Yep.
which is not an insignificant amount of hit points. It's hurting after that.
Yeah.
That's an injury, in fact, too. So I will.
Is Mr. Handy 1 also damaged to the same extent?
No,
They're
you know,
hitting each other.
I'll give you half damage to
Okay,
to
okay.
the other guy. Which is still quite good. Oh, there we go. Combat track. There we go. Okay, but that is your entire turn, and now it is
Yeah.
both the Mr. Handys who are going to go. The grappled
Okay.
one is the first to go, and he's going to target, you, Rifleman.
That
and
tracks.
He's
Yeah.
going to attack with his weapons. Hold on. Yep, Rifleman, that's the one. Where is his goddamn weapon? I don't know what's not working. Pincer.
WrestleMania.
Yeah. It's like, is that Undertaker's theme song? Just get a bow.
WWE.
All the lights go
annoying-
off.
Change the annoying thing. Pincer, here we go. Okay.
Someone
Nice.
smashed a folding chair over these guys.
The first one
Pincer.
misses. I'm going to go with
Pincer,
the second
hardly know
one,
her.
and he's going to attack with an extra dice because I have the extra points to spend.
No, we don't.
Oh! He
Oh.
he hits you, but he also crit fails.
He also hits himself.
I doubt the damage with your power armor is going to be a 3
Nope.
damage.
That's a nope.
Yep. Okay.
Hard no.
Nope on damage there. Yep. But he crit fails. So I'll say that he loses his minor action. When you crashed into him, you damaged his thruster. So he's fairly immobile at the moment. Next in the combat round, unexpected things happening in this episode. John Bottlecap, what do you do, bud?
I want to shoot this close one with my shotgun.
Hell yeah.
Shoot them with guns.
Oh, I think you're targeting riflemen instead.
Oh, no, that's right.
Ooh, we don't do that.
Don't do that.
Nope,
do
That's
that.
the
I
other
won't do
thing.
that.
Do anything else.
Hold on.
Oh.
It's still on me a little.
It's
No.
still just it's a little bit on me.
Little.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, go. Yep.
You hit.
Yep.
Roll damage dice, sir.
Ooh, you have center mass, don't you?
Oof.
Oh wow, that's a big nope on the damage roll.
Dang.
Now you can spend a luck point to re-roll a couple points of damage. I think you get to re-roll 2 damage dice.
You might as well.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it.
That
What?
wasn't the best damage roll.
Yeah,
that
I mean, it
was
could've been
No,
better.
it was pretty
could've been a
bad.
little-
Listen, Dewey, I'm cut in half pretty
I mean,
bad.
it still did 8 point of damage because of the vicious, so go shotgun. But
Yeah.
That's gotta be what.
that's better. That's another
3?
3 damage on top. Yeah. So
That's-
that's a total of
That's so much more than I did initially.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yep.
is. That is Mr. Handy. That is number 1. So yeah, now he's down. Oh yeah, they're both not looking good.
Good.
Yuri, what's up? Bud?
Yuri's just gonna sigh and be like, "Ugh." And walk over to the door and try to open hit him goddamn self.
Oh, you try to open the door while this is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
The boys have this,
You
and
got
I don't really want to set this room on fire. So
Sure. Yeah. Okay. You saddle up to the door there while this freaking fracas is happening behind you. You sort of like get down to the sort of the keypad here on this, and you take a look, and it's not going to be a hack thing. If you want to open this, you would have to lock pick it at a very high degree. We're going to go with a difficulty 5, but you can tell that it is also controlled by something somewhere else. So you can try to hack it. You have tools and things to do.
Okay. I do, but if it's controlled through somewhere else, I would like to suss out where its control is actually coming from.
Well, you can't see much else in this spot because currently you just got this big empty room here. You've got some other terminals, but they do look like they're more about the power in this joint rather than sort of.
You know what?
Door.
I'm gonna use my. Oh, damn it! There's like 2 more locked doors. I'm gonna let him deal with this. Still.
Okay, I mean,
can
a
I-
difficulty 5 test would be pretty ballsy.
Stop trying
Stupid,
to
but
stop
ballsy.
trying. Stupid but ballsy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use my major action to dash across the
Major
room.
Okay.
Major action. And go to this here locked door to the south because I see
This here door.
there's another terminal over here. So
someone else is looking down in other parts of the map he can't see.
well.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I'm just gonna look around this corner.
No.
No. I'm like they've got this. I'm gonna figure out how to open this fucking door.
Yeah,
Fuck this entire
100%.
thing.
You're picking up what I'm dropping down. You run over to this door, also locked, but to a significantly less difficult degree, difficulty 2.
Okay, well we're just gonna go ahead and lockpick that.
Which I guess
So
is difficulty 1 with your.
It is.
Yeah.
It is difficulty 1 because I have infiltrator, so agility and lockpick. Here we go. Oops. Agility and lockpick. There we go. There we go. Well, that's a 0.
No dice. Well, you don't do it this time. You don't like. You almost crit fail.
You
I
almost
almost
did
crit
a
failed.
You
really
don't bust
bad
the
job,
lock
actually.
or anything like that. You're just going through, and you just don't get it this round.
Yeah,
Which
that's my turn, baby.
move up to top of the round. Rifleman, you are still holding one of these Mr. Handies. What do you do?
How much electrical activity is still going on in these reactors?
Jesus Christ, I'm standing right next to the thing. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, they're on.
Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't.
They're on and they're doing things. Yeah.
Okay,
they're
I'm
not,
gonna
like, dangerous arcing.
Okay, I'm gonna let go of the one that I had grappled.
I'm
and
not
I am
saying no.
I'm also not
Yeah.
saying yes.
Just
I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna let go of the
remember.
one that I grappled.
I'm saying
I'm-
yes, but.
I'm going to. I'm targeting myself. That's weird. How do I do that? Untarget.
Control click, I think.
Control click myself. Does that
Yep,
do
that
it?
works.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do a sledgehammer attack. It's like let go of him and then batter up because he's standing right in front of me.
Hell yeah.
So I'm rolling, and that's a big old crit. That's a crit.
Yep.
Oh,
That
So
hits.
that's gonna be a big old hit with 8
Roll
big old
that
dice.
I mean, you can read it right there. It says it on the thing. Mr.
Effect
Handy.
It's right on the
That
tip.
is dying.
Yeah, you fucking like whip this thing out and like helicopter swing it around.
Yes.
And you hit it in the eyeballs, and you like take all 3 of its like optical sensors clean off, and then
Boom
like
goes the dynamite.
yeah, and then after winding it up, just fucking wham, bring it down on the chassis, and that is a defeated Mr. Handy.
And stay down.
Yep, that was your major action. Anything else you want to do
That's
for your
my
minor?
major action. Yeah, I'll move up and sort of pen the other one in there so he's not tempted to go anywhere else.
Sure. Yep. You
Gotta
are,
get up in his business.
You are in contact with him. It is his turn, and smart thing you did that because again, shooting is what this guy wants to do, but not what he's gonna get a chance to
And don't
do.
we all? Don't we all just want
Don't
to shoot?
don't we all? But so he's
Shoot
gonna
our
take
shot.
a roll with his. Spend my last action point. He does in fact get you with 2 successes. Is that enough to break your defense?
I believe my defense is 2.
Okay. Yes. Then in fact,
Yep.
he will do that. I mean, it is all of these 3 damage dice. Nope.
No,
Nope.
no.
Nope.
It's
Johnny,
not gonna do anything.
yeah.
your turn, buddy.
Shoot a dude.
I'm gonna shoot a dude.
Shoot a
If
dude.
I
dude.
may, Your Honor.
Yep.
Shoot
Shotgun
the one
again.
remaining dude.
Yep, shotgun
Hell yeah.
again.
Vicious damage, baby.
Let's see what we do. Here we go.
Pew 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 pew.
Oh, double
nice.
crit, baby.
Oh.
Crit.
Three.
Double
I
barrel
very
shotgun,
much-
double crit.
Action points.
I
Roll
very
damage,
much-
Jonathan.
Hey, you know what? I really like seeing that we have 4 action points and the
Oh, you got to
Oh,
be. You have
wow.
got to be
Dude.
kidding me.
That's a big. What are the fucking chances of a?
that's about 0%.
The greatest shot maybe ever shot ever.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
no damage.
Were those blanks?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's an all blank.
5 blanks.
That's
Shooting
that
blank.
You know
one
what?
in
I'm
6
not going to
times
even change that.
5.
That just
That's just.
No.
Leave it.
the dice have spoken.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
an insanely low
What
probability.
in the
One in
Was
fuck
that
is
all?
happening today?
times
Birdshot?
5.
What is it? What is a double crit? It's 1 in 2,000 point chance, right? To roll two of any
Yeah.
d20 in a roll is 1 in 2,000, and then to immediately after hit what I can only imagine is like. I will.
It's 5 to the power of 6.
I need to run out to the store and buy lottery tickets.
or not.
Or
Right
never
away.
buy one again.
Right? I don't even know. What,
anti-lottery ticket.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get uninsured.
Yeah. Can I play the lottery and the anti-lottery, please? What?
Please,
That
my
is
name
the
is.
greatest combination of statistical rolls ever done. Somebody in the chat, please figure out what that.
Do we have any
Oh
actuaries
my
in the crowd?
God.
Please.
And then the heart of gold just
Run the
warps
numbers.
into the middle of this fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now we move over to Yuri, who is fumbling with this door. What you doing, pal?
That was a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to fucking try to lockpick this bitch again.
Okay, give it to me.
it was difficulty 2?
Well, it's only difficulty 1 with your
Right.
trait.
I'm not gonna buy a fucking dice. Fuck that. Let's go. Nope. Still fucking around with this luck over here.
Luck points, anything? I know you don't have a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend another luck point. My target number is 8. Fucking.
I mean, you're
come
one
on.
off.
Okay, I opened the goddamn door. It was a 5. It rolled off screen. Sorry. I'll roll it again. I'll roll it again in the box. There, it's a 3. It's even better.
Well done. Yep. It opens up. You see as you see through here. Won't make you do your minor action, but you are inside this room. You do see there is a computer terminal down in this wee corner.
Hey kids, what's the computer? Yeah, I want to computer. I want to go to the computer. I don't have any actions to do anything yet.
Have
but
enough action points that you could buy another major action.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
Let's do that.
We're gonna do it.
Major action. And then I'm gonna hack the shit out of this. Man, this is a very hacky episode.
I mean,
Hack the planet.
There was a bunch of skills that we haven't used in a while that I was like, yeah, we're doing them.
Okay.
Lockpick and hacking.
What's the difficulty on this bad boy?
This bad boy again is going to be a 3.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to fucking roll it. Boop, 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 boop.
Beep, boop,
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Sure. Yep. 100%.
Sure, of course.
Okay. You unlock it, and you see again. There's a terminal entry which you don't have time to read now in the middle of combat. Obviously, this isn't the video game where you get the VATS in the middle of the battle. But you do see a control for a couple different things in here. Number 1, you can open all the doors in this part of the chamber. You can tell that you can see some more information about some of the stuff going on in the back, but you're not able to. The only thing you have control over at the moment is some more generator stuff. You could turn it completely off if you wanted to, and the doors.
Just open the doors.
The doors open. Grant and Johnny from the other room, in the other room, you hear the doors start to open. As you have this Mr. Handy in front of you, John just letting off a shotgun, and from behind you, Grant, you hear the steam of this door opening, and as it does, some speakers all in the walls around kick on, and with the opening of that door, you can tell that the lights changed again. Some of those it dimmed, and some of those emergency lights came back on. With the opening of that door, you hear these speakers crackle to life and say, "This intrusion must stop." And that's where we will end our episode for today. The gentlemen are on a dungeon crawl, and they are fighting some wily robots in an episode we liked to call Brains and Grains. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This was a ton of a fun one. I'm so happy you guys stopped in with us today. Who did we have? Forrest 1, RC Walker, Fumbles, Corbin, Bear, George Keith, RC Walker, the whole gang, Craig Steinhoff. We're just going back. It's so good to have you all. We're having so much fun on this season. I hope you enjoyed this episode. This has been a wacky, wild wasteland edition of our show for sure. But we will be back in 2 weeks' time. What is that, gentlemen? Is that the 27th? Set your calendars. Tell you guys.
20th.
27th is the wrong week.
Reset your calendars.
Reset your calendars. Tell your mom, tell your friends. This was a ton of fun. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned because we're gonna have a review of the Fallout 2020 of the Fallout Factions new core book, which has just come out. We're also going to be kicking off a Fallout Factions League that we're doing here on the channel very soon. Raj has picked his faction. He's going to be siding with the Raiders. Sounds like Grant. What have you decided what you're going to be playing yet?
Well, I like the group we've been farting around with so far, so I think probably them dudes. My missile launcher guy is super fun to use.
So we're gonna have some operators, and I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna go survivors, but I don't know, Brotherhood of Steel, that'll be kind of tough. But we'll talk more about that coming up soon. And when Justin moves his ass back to Alberta, we'll get him playing. We'll get him playing something too. We love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. We will be back. But until then, don't go anywhere. We'll go somewhere else because it'd be weird if you stayed here the whole time. But check back in. Is what I'm trying to say. Bye.
Okay, bye. Love you. Bye.